Hi everyone and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa and I hope you all are doing well. So in today's reading we will be looking into your current reputation. 4 groups to choose from. Feel free to choose more than one if you feel drawn to it, but know that the timestamps can be found in the description for you and your convenience. So remember to let me know in the comments how it resonates. Leave a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you in your groups. Bye! Hi group 1 and welcome to your reading on your current reputation. So let's see. Okay, let's see what that is for you. I had to adjust the lighting real quick. Okay. That's important. That's important. Group 1, their current reputation. Group 1. Ooh. Okay, group 1. For one, this is a double message here because we have the Empress and the Seven of Swords. Now I'm going to explain the Seven of Swords in just a moment, but I'm seeing you as being someone that is looked up to as a figure of beauty. Okay, you may have features that are highly sought after. I see you as someone that people admire a lot, perhaps from afar. I think that a lot of people may view you from a detached perspective, so maybe they are admiring you while you are out and about, while you're doing run-of-the-mill errands, or maybe on social media, or in some type of place where you're not making face-to-face contact, but you're being observed. I do see you as being someone who looks really good, okay, very attractive. I'm seeing a lot of focus on beauty, particularly. I also, well, maybe I feel like, I feel like you kind of get people to lose their words, what is that saying about like captivated or something? I don't know. It's kind of magnetic, but also very nurturing. I do see like someone who is very valuable. They have a lot to offer, quite abundant even. I'm even getting the words like self-made or um, just admired in general. But I am seeing the Seven of Swords is kind of like moving in silence, or maybe, excuse me, people perceive you as, you know, um, on the low, or you do things behind the scenes. You're kind of like missing in action. People aren't quite able to keep up with you, or they might even perceive you as a little bit sneaky, or like you um, I don't know, I'm getting projections right now for you, group 1. So definitely there could be some projections about you, but for the most part, I'm just seeing you as someone who is looked up to, who is looked at as a figure of regality. I see you as being quite plump or like supple. I don't know. I think there are parts of you that people really appreciate. So I just keep getting like words that are associated with bounty, bountiful. Um, yeah, that's all I have in my mind right now. Just bountiful, beautiful, abundant. So let's see. Also, incredibly creative. How could I miss that? Incredibly creative. I feel expressive, yet calm, cool, and collected. I feel there is a level of balance that people see with you, or they perceive you as someone that is quite balanced or fair. I'm getting a lot of Venus qualities, like the planet Venus in astrology, which is ruling the signs of Taurus and Libra. You don't have to have those placements, but it's quite prominent right now. I'm feeling like people want you to drop your skincare routine. Perhaps you look young for your age, or you just have really good genes. You know, yeah, I love that. Okay, group one. You could have a good fashion sense too. Very witty, very funny, um, fun to be around. I feel like you attract a lot of attention. I did say you were attractive, so not only attention, but I'm feeling like people perceive that you have good opportunities that just come to you. Perhaps people perceive you as being very lucky as well. You may feel otherwise, but listen, this is perceptions of your reputation, okay? So let's see a bit more for you, group one. What is your current reputation? Okay, your current reputation, group one. Okay, yeah, you seem like a very chilled out person, very relaxed, calm, cool, collected. People perceive you as having your together, okay? Having it together. Almost like you have plans that people aren't really aware of. I'm seeing you as being very skilled as well. Perhaps you contribute a lot to your work, or you've built something very impressive or sustainable. I feel you have marketable skills. And you do a lot of good work. I feel that you are some type of leader as well in your field, or you just have leadership energy. A very collaborative person. I'm seeing group one, someone who is able to speak with precision and who clearly has knowledge and skill in their field. So I love that. I do feel like you bring a level of innovation and creativity to your work as well, or you just have an ability to make systems work efficiently or allow a sense of ease within an environment. Okay? Um, I love this. Listen, we have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups as well. The Page of Cups is lending itself to this creativity, this wonder, this enthusiasm that I feel with you. Expressive. I feel there's something about you, whether it's your facial expressions, the way you speak, the way you dress, or just the way you walk, even. There's just something about you that captures people. And I feel like there's like a level of fantasizing or maybe like idealization of you a bit. I see a level of innocence and whimsical, like projections. I want to say there's a cuteness to you. I want to say with respect and love. I do feel that people perceive you as being cute. Although they find you very attractive, I think your energy is very rich and radiant. But there is like a softness to you, and it's quite beautiful. Like it's calming, it's peaceful. And I feel like you bring a lot of people a sense of ease and calm. Okay, that's what I keep getting with you, group one. And with the Eight of Cups, I also feel that people perceive you as a traveler, maybe, or courageous, or constantly trying to build upon your life or move forward. Someone who is seeking greater heights. Someone who is not afraid to move on from things that aren't working for them. I also feel like you're here one day and you're gone the next. Almost like it's kind of hard to keep up with you. I feel like I said that earlier, but definitely I feel people perceive you as being someone who works in the shadows, not literally, but someone who is more behind the scenes. Okay, very hard to catch. I'm getting like you better appreciate them while they're here, um, but yeah, definitely an energy of having your things together, being very passionate, and desiring more. I feel there is a depth to you that people notice as well, like an emotional depth. I feel that you are a type of person that people could feel comfortable expressing their deeper feelings with. And I feel like you provide that comfort to others as well. And perhaps you give really good advice at the right time. But yeah, you just seem like a well-rounded vibe. Okay, I love that. So now I want to see what is the favorite quality about you, you know? What's a favorite quality about group one? Or how can I better phrase the question? Like a highly valued quality about you, group one. What is a highly valued quality of group one? Because I feel like you're a very valuable person. Yes, you know, it's that emotional depth, richness, and attunement that you're able to give to others. I do sense a deep intuition and an ability to connect with other people on a very emotional level. I feel that you're able to sympathize and empathize with people quite easily, and you are very in tune with the unspoken words. Like you're able to pick up on the vibe, you know, you can read a room quite easily, I feel. And there is this level of gentleness about you that people really appreciate, this loving quality I'm feeling. It's just like, the energy of group one, like you could just bask and bathe in it, you know? It's like milk and honey, you know? But seriously, yeah, it's quite beautiful. There's peace and tranquility I feel with you, group one, and there's a lot of water in your spread. Like there's 4 water cards. But I specifically want to speak on that 3 of Cups. I feel like you're a really good friend, group one. You know, you have this sense of support and camaraderie that you bring to others, a feeling of celebration there is when people are with you. I feel like you are able to lift others up, almost like you have an ability to just find anything to compliment someone on or anything to uplift someone's day. I sense a level of positivity and encouragement with you. That's not like toxic positivity, but more so like a place from true, I don't even know what to call it, you know, like a true sense of just being a radiant source of light. Okay. So I love that for you. I really do I really do feel that people appreciate this ability to just, you know, be supportive, be loving, and to always be in a celebratory, uplifting spirit. I'm sure you have your down days as well. You don't always feel great, group one, but it seems like people don't see those days too often. Um, but you have a lot to offer, so make sure that you are valuing yourself. You're valuing your time, your energy, and your love, because there's a high price on this. It's quite priceless, actually. And I do feel like you would benefit by, you know, reserving this for people who are deserving of it, okay? Because not everybody deserves this level of uh, love. You know what? Let me not say that. I just want to say you don't have to be nice to everyone, okay, group one? So definitely protect your heart, because I do just sense like a very sweet, gentle, loving, beautiful person I'm speaking to right now. And that Page of Cups, you know, I just want to protect you at all costs. And I feel like that's how people perceive you. Like, you need to be protected, okay? There's like a vulnerability I feel with you, but yeah, you seem quite stable. So I do feel that people see that you are a person who is meant to be long term. People want to keep you in their life for a long time, and you know, period. I just think accept that, but make sure that you want to keep those people in your life long term, because I see you as having a lot of options, group one, a myriad of options. So, you know, Be clear and discern, okay? Be clear and discern. I want to speak on some signs. Listen, you don't have to have your sun sign as the signs I'm going to say, but I'm getting like very strong Pisces, Pisces for sure. You can have a placement in Pisces, but like I said, you don't have to be a Pisces. Any water sign, but strongly Pisces. And maybe some earth sign, but I don't know. I just had to say that. But let's see. Some final information on your reputation, Group 1. Final info for Group 1 on their reputation, please. Listen, Group 1, I see you as someone that people want to cherish. You know, Vesta makes me think of the home. You being someone that is, I don't know how to say this. I'm being so real. I don't know how to say this, but basically, like, people want to make you theirs, or I don't know. It's like there's like I'm feeling maybe a bit of like a possessive quality. Like when people get close to you, they might get a bit possessive, or you might bump heads because the needs might be different. Like they might want to spend more time with you than perhaps you are able to, or you just have different people vying for time in your life. That can resonate for some of you, but mainly I feel that you are someone who creates a comfortable environment for other people. It seems like you have stability, or you are able to create this space of stability. I see you as being someone who is a good homemaker, like you are good at perhaps interior design, or you make places feel like home, or you are someone that feels like home to a lot of people, which is why I think people might get a bit attached to you, and that's where those boundaries are important, I feel, Group 1. So it's been kind of hard to put into words this energy I feel with you. You just kind of gotta feel it, and I feel that can be a bit like intoxicating. So be mindful, okay? This good energy is intoxicating. So we also have Aries. So I do see you as being perceived as someone who is a go-getter, someone who is determined on making their goals grounded in reality, or making them achieved, or getting their goals achieved. I don't even know if that sentence made sense, but for sure, just headstrong. Perhaps you are opinionated, or you have hot takes, or like very interesting ideas, I feel. I also feel this vibrance or this radiance with you, like you stand out. Perhaps you are someone who is a pioneer, or you do things quite differently, or you're not afraid to be the first to do something. Very confident, I feel, like a quiet confidence perhaps, or maybe you're loud about it, but definitely not afraid to go against the grain. And I do feel that people really admire this about you, and there is this leadership energy behind you and your vibe. So I love that, Group 1. Okay, and I do want to say a little bit more about this opposition. There may be people who oppose you, or who may try to, I don't know, they may try to bring you down in any type of way. I don't even want to focus on that. I feel that energy is coming from a place of feeling threatened, okay? Like this Aries energy is like, you have very strong, you have a strong presence, and I feel that might intimidate other people sometimes, but just keep being you, okay, Group 1? And, yeah, I feel like I meant to leave it there for you. So let me know how that resonated with you in the comments. Leave it a like, subscribe. I would love to see you here for more readings. And yeah, you are glowing and showing up in the world in a beautiful way, so keep doing you. And I hope to see you in another reading. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye. Hi, Group 2, and welcome to your reading on your current reputation. So we are going to take a look at that. So, for you, Group 2, what is your current reputation? Group 2. Current reputation for Group 2, please. You know, that's very interesting. I'm going to get a clarifier. We have the Five of Pentacles. You know, honestly, Group 2, I feel you have this reputation of not wanting to seem like you need help. I'm kind of getting this independence, maybe a bit of hyper independence, like feeling as if you can do things on your own. You have the capacity to make things happen for yourself. I'm also feeling like people perceive you as someone who doesn't want to be seen as needy, or someone who doesn't want people to pity them. I'm getting like a very strong energy with you, Group 2. But I want to get a bit more here. Group 2's reputation, Group 2. Yeah, honestly, I'm getting something about either your health or how you tend to other people's health. So for some of you, you could work in a field where you are helping other people, or even you're in the healthcare field, but I'm seeing that you have this reputation of perhaps caring a lot about your health, or caring for other people, perhaps caring for sick people. Perhaps you also give to the needy, or you're concerned about the well-being of other people. It's very interesting. This is for you, Group 2. I'm quite shocked with what's come out. I'm kind of getting like a double message. So yeah, part of it is you not wanting to accept help, or people feeling like it's kind of hard to know what's going on with you. Perhaps you keep things to yourself, or you are more closed off with what you share with other people, and people may only get to see you in a certain environment, such as some type of work environment, or they only see you when you are sharing something about your work. But there could just be a lack of information about you, because maybe people don't get to see enough of you, Group 2. It's kind of like they're pulling things, or there's not really much information they can get from you. Yeah, maybe you're a bit shy, or even maybe just to yourself, you know. I want to get more information though, because I'm kind of like pulling at straws, trying to get clear about what this is in regard to. Can we get more about their reputation? Group 2's reputation. Yeah, we have the Hermit. So I'm feeling like, do people really even get to truly know you, Group 2? It does seem like you are very either introverted or introspective. There's like a lot of depth within. Maybe you feel misunderstood, or maybe you could feel like a bit of an outcast or an outsider, but you do really good with your work. Almost like you just show up and do what you have to do, and then, you know, you just go back to your private life. But definitely I am seeing maybe a little bit of isolation. But let's see. Yeah, For some of you, you could work in a field where you are giving care to other people, or you work with people in a charitable way. People could just perceive you as being charitable, or when they do see you, it's in a field or in a space or capacity where you are giving something. Um, some people may feel like you need help with something, or you could be struggling um, with your health or your mental health. I honestly am not 100% sure about that. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate. Remember, this is like an objective view of you, so it doesn't have to be true in your perception of yourself. But yeah, I am seeing that there is like this poker face that you may have, or um, just really holding it together, being a figure of strength, not only in your community but within your workplace, perhaps. I see that you have skills that are being recognized. Perhaps you are able to really calm others or bring a sense of relief to people, specifically in your field of work or just in general. You have this gentleness, maybe even in regard to delivering some type of bad news about anything. You're able to do it with compassion and care. Um, yeah, I also feel like people perceive you as being a strong personality, or maybe having very strong boundaries. Um, yeah. And it seems like you're kind of in your own world a little bit, group two. So I'm wondering, I'm asking about your current reputation, but it seems like people don't really get to see enough of you to formulate an idea of who you are. I'm seeing there could be projections more so than anything, like an idea of maybe the type of person you are, but really it's kind of like a guessing game a little bit. I do see that you have some type of ideas for your future, or people perceive you as having a plan, or you following some type of plan in your life. Um, I also see maybe you have a different perspective on life that you offer people, wisdom that you have that some people may get to receive. But it definitely seems like you are good on your own. I see with the King of Pentacles, like, it seems like you feel pretty solid within yourself. You're not really worried about what people think. I feel like that's admired, that you aren't really too concerned with the opinions or the perspective of other people. Yeah, it seems very chill. Very chill. You're about your coin. You want the money. I feel, or you just are. You're there for a reason, and you're not really there to make friends. I want to say it's kind of like a business minded individual. I feel with you, group two. So definitely seeing the Five of Pentacles pop out first, that threw me in for a loop. I will be honest with you, group two. But I'm interpreting it as people not having enough information to make a valid judgment of your reputation. Yeah. Or it could just seem like you're known for either helping people through a hard time, or people know you for being able to overcome hard times in moving forward through life. For some of you, it could be that you have had difficult circumstances in your life, and people have witnessed that, and they're now seeing you turn that difficulty into some type of life project of yours, or you transforming your life for the better. Maybe there could be a sense of guardedness because of these life difficulties that you have, and I feel you working through it with some type of goal that you have in mind or some type of direction you're trying to pursue, but I do see this part of you being very introspective, or you contemplating on the difficulties of life. Um, yeah, there could just be like a dynamic, complex personality in this group here, and I honestly think you would benefit by maybe opening up to new avenues of community building, or maybe putting yourself in new spaces to develop relationships with other people, and to help you break down maybe some guardedness that you have, or even, suspicion that perhaps people will hurt you. I'm definitely getting like a guard with you, group two. Of course, if you don't feel like this reading is resonating with you, I would really advise not to move forward, because this reading feels very specific. And it's quite complex, I have to say. So I just want to see, a highly valued quality about you, group two. Let's turn this around. Let's get this energy up. Okay. Highly valued quality of group two, please. Highly valued quality. I feel for a lot of you, people appreciate this mysteriousness about you. They value that you're not out here telling all your business, and they like the feeling of knowing that if they tell you something, you're likely to keep it to yourself. You're not out here gossiping or telling people's business. It seems like you are quite intuitive as well, and you have a lot of knowledge within you that I feel takes time to reveal. You kind of seem like a person who values time with people, who values themselves on a deeper level, and who knows how to navigate situations, and knows when it's okay to express yourself more or when to keep things to yourself. So maybe you just haven't been in the right environment for you to feel comfortable enough to really show a different side of yourself, but it seems like within your current environment, or within this current time in your life, people aren't really able to get a grasp of you, and maybe that's for the best, honestly, group two. I'm not quite sure of your situation entirely, but if you do feel like the environment's not the best for you, it could be time to strategize and think about how you can make a change in your life to put you in a different position, or just, keep going on that plan that will help you to get to that point. But a highly valued quality, I feel, there's 3 different things which I love. So we're going to go through each, starting with the Four of Cups. I also feel this sense of having boundaries, not being afraid to say no, not being afraid to express when you don't like something, and, standing strong in that, not accepting behaviors or offers that don't feel authentic to you, or that don't provide you with a sense of value. I also feel that you offer advice to people on being able to speak up for themselves, or you kind of are like um, I want to say a beacon of inspiration. I feel like that's so dramatic, but I can't think of another word. But essentially, you show people how to put their foot down, or how to stand up for themselves, and not just accept any old thing. So, love that, group. Two, that seems to be a highly valued aspect of you. I also see with the Seven of Swords, people like that you move in silence, perhaps. They like this mysteriousness, I feel. I am getting this energy of maybe being strategic, or knowing how to navigate certain situations, or being very witty or very quick with your words. Perhaps being able to get out of situations that you don't want to be in. I just see this ingenuity with you and this ability to perhaps say the right things at the right time or do the right things at the right time to get you out of sticky situations. Or just kind of knowing how to stay out of the mix or out of any conflict or drama. I'm feeling it's kind of like you have the tea, but you don't partake in the tea, you know? Or you know what's going on, but you're not contributing to the gossip or anything like that. And with that being said, it just seems like you're a really fun person to be around. You are uplifting. Your energy is great. People would love to get to know you more if they had the chance, but it seems like you are, you know, why am I thinking of that song? It's like, I'm going with the wind fabulous. I'm going with the wind fabulous. I don't even know if that's a song. I think it might be a meme. But it's like, yeah, here for a good time, not a long time. Like, you better appreciate me while I'm here. Yeah, it just seems like you're a really good time whenever people get to be around you. Perhaps you are a good host or you are good with organizing certain events. Or just a fun time to be around. So, yes, I think this is reserved for people that you really like or care about. But I am seeing like more people want to get to know you, group two. So, again, I said before, I think you would benefit by opening up a little bit. But of course, take your time. I understand out here it can be difficult. But, yeah, you know, I would say maybe put that on your to-do list for this year. But I also want to say people could perceive you as being resourceful and knowing how to turn something negative into like a success story, I want to say. You could have a testimony that you're building, or you know, you're turning your life around in some type of way. So yeah, you know, I feel like I've touched on everything. Let me know in the comments how that resonated for you, group two. Very interesting. I was quite shocked by the outcome of this reading, but you know, that's why I love this craft here, because it shocks me. So yeah, let me know, like I said, in the comments how it resonated. Leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Until then, take it easy, take care, and I'll chat with you later. Bye bye. Hi, group three, and welcome to your reading on your current reputation. So, we are going to look at what that may be for you at this time, group three. Let's see. Group three's current reputation. Group three, current reputation. You know, group three, I'm feeling you are perceived as quite successful, someone who is able to really make something of themselves. I see you have perhaps reinvented yourself, or you've gone through a significant transformation in your style of living, or the way that you move about in life. I feel is highly admired, and I'm getting kind of like this feeling of people from your past, or you know, the version of you from the past has transformed to a highly successful figure or someone who is admired a lot. And I feel you are seen as kind of like a chameleon as well. Like, you're able to adapt to certain situations or different situations. You know how to approach people, and you have a charm to you as well. Very charismatic, I feel. Also quite adventurous and curious, and someone who is a lot of fun to be around. I'm getting that people are often laughing when they're with you, or they feel as if you are someone who is highly valued, or you just have a lot about you that is quite magnetizing, I'm even feeling. But definitely, it feels like for some people, you are a bit of a like a wish, or someone that people aspire to be or to be like. So definitely I see you shining out here, group three. I feel like there's a lot here with this magician card. Almost like you could just make things happen, or you have this ability to think outside of the box, or your mind is quite um, unconventional. You seem to be highly intelligent as well. Someone who has a lot to show off, very accomplished. I feel for you, group three. Yes, like a very prominent figure. So perhaps you are someone who could attract a lot of attention, or your looks attract attention, your style. I'm seeing you being very stylish as well, very influential, group three, or having the capacity to influence a lot of people. But definitely something about your communication, or how you speak, or how you even address other people, your actions as well, seems to be highly prominent. So you could do something in the field of communication, or um, your mind and your intellect are highly important for your success in life. So that was quite interesting. Okay, I want to see a little bit more for you, group three, about about your reputation. I'm also feeling a bit of temptation. Like for some people, you may be a bit tempting to them. I don't know, take that how you will. But there could just be an attractiveness, a magnetism, you standing out, being outstanding, or just having qualities that people really want or desire. Um, and like I said, you seem like a very good time. You could have a very useful, fun spirit about you. Just a good time. I feel you are, group three. So that's your reputation. Perhaps you are always looking for the next adventure. You're wanting to try new places, or try new activities, or go new places. Um, Definitely not like the people that you were growing up around. I don't know why that just keeps coming up. Like, you feel, hashtag different, group three. So definitely, I think that's adding to the magnetism, how outside of the box you may be. So I love that for you, group three. Okay, you stand out amongst the crowd, and it's very easy to pick you out. Okay. Your eyes could be very captivating as well, group three. But you do seem very curious, so I think people like that about you as well. Even though this is about your reputation, it seems like you have a pretty good reputation. Okay, so can we get more about that reputation? I keep getting distracted. Yeah, you could be a bit of a distraction for other people too. It's like they don't expect to spend as much time with you as they do, or they don't expect for you to be the way that you are. You kind of feel surprising, even. Yeah. It feels like you surprise people, or you say things that are surprising, or maybe you bring a level of enlightenment to other people, or you say things that just triggers something within them to think differently. Yeah, let's see. Let me get some cards out. Okay. I mean, I've been shuffling for 10 years. So, group three, their current reputation. Group three. I'm getting a persistence with you, a determination, someone who is able to defend themselves. I feel like you're quick with it, okay? Quick-witted as well. Like you have a quick working mind, or fast responses. You're able to get people right when you need to. I feel you're good with your words. It's making me think of memes, but I can't say the meme because it wouldn't make sense. But essentially, I just feel this fire behind you, and specifically behind your words. Like you are able to do a quick back and forth with people. Maybe you like spirited debates, or you like to challenge people in some ways. It does seem like you don't back down from a challenge as well, just in general. And I feel there could be a level of competitiveness with you as well, group 3. You could just be really into some type of sport, or you like to work out, or you like to play games. you know. Um, for some of you, I do sense that some people may feel like, why are they playing games right now? Or like, why do they play so much? I'm kind of getting that, but it's fun. It's fun for the most part. And I do feel you like to be around a lot of activity, or you just seem very active, group 3. But definitely there's energy here of being persistent, driven, ambitious, goal oriented, and a bit stubborn as well. Like you're going to stand your ground and do what you said you were going to do, no matter the opposition that you have. I feel that you are strong willed, and you're not afraid of a challenge. If anything, sometimes you're looking for the next challenge so that you can overcome it. Okay. Um, but I feel like you kind of like to have, I don't want to say it like this, but I feel maybe having people who oppose you, or quote unquote haters, like, I mean, there are haters out here, but I feel having that type of energy coming towards you is almost like a motivation. It's kind of like, I'm going to prove you wrong. You're going to see me shine. You're going to see me do my thing, and you're going to be mad. Okay. I kind of feel that type of vibe with you. But all in all, it just seems like you're very quick with your mind and your intellect. You're witty. You're fun. Maybe a bit stubborn and dogmatic sometimes. But, you know, you are a force to be reckoned with, group 3. So let's see anything else for you and your reputation, group 3. Anything else for group 3 and their reputation, group 3. Okay, I see an expansive mindset, someone who is able to have big dreams, big goals, big desires for themselves. You set out to achieve great heights, and I see it in you to make it happen. I kind of get this bright-eyed and bushy-tail type of energy, but also very grounded and wise, and intelligent, and someone who perhaps wants to explore broader horizons. You could be someone who is meant to travel often, or travel in your future, or people could perceive you as someone who is well traveled, um, or someone who is destined to be in a greater position, or who's meant to see things come to fruition in their life. Definitely someone who is forward looking, forward thinking, progressive even. I do see some type of optimistic or expansive mentality with you as well. Quite positive for the most part, I do see. And someone who really believes in the, the I'm losing the words, but basically hard work paying off. Like you believe in efforts not going to waste, and really seeing things through and making sure that you don't give up on yourself or what you're pursuing. I'm looking at this 8 of Pentacles, and I'm trying to think about what it is that I was trying to say, but believes in the saying, that's what it is, believes in the saying that hard work pays off. And I feel like your life is meant to be a representation of that. So keep on doing what you're doing, group 3, because I do see that you inspire other people and that you do great work. I also see you as being highly skilled, and able to lead other people as well. I can't see you, but I'm feeling an energy of leadership and vision. So you could perhaps already be in a leadership position, or you're headed to be in some type of leadership role, but definitely a collaborative energy I feel with you, someone who brings great ideas to other people as well, or who's able to take action towards great ideas or to make their desires into real concrete things. Group 3, definitely highly skilled, ambitious, and maybe a little impulsive, just a tad. I do see that you like to take action, and maybe, you don't really think about the long-term implications sometimes. I do feel that you plan ahead or you have ideas for what you want your life to look like. But it just seems like sometimes you want to streamline that process or make it happen faster than it possibly could. Who knows though? Like, who knows the timing of anything? But yeah, I do feel like a little bit of like rushing or wanting to move things forward very quickly. But let's see. What is a highly valuable quality that people appreciate about you? Highly valued quality about group 3. Highly valued quality. Seems to be your work ethic. We are talking about your reputation. So people can see that you do good work. You're very skilled, ambitious. That leadership role, I feel, as well. This doesn't just have to be in regard to your your daily work. It could be you're good with hobbies, or you have multiple hobbies, or you have multiple things going on that make you a success, or people perceive the activities that you engage in are ones that lead to success, whether that's really investing into your health, your well-being, going to see perhaps people, mentors, counselors, therapists, coaches. It's like a seeking of guidance and wisdom, I feel, with you, and openness to learn. I feel people appreciate, or that's something that they value. And also I see this sharing of knowledge that you have, or wanting to share what you know, wanting other people to come up with you, like a desire for not only success for yourself but for other people. I also see you might keep your circle a bit small, group 3, or there's only a few people who can really be receptive to this type of high vibe that you're on. But definitely someone who is inspirational. I had something else to say, but things are just coming in so quickly. I'm trying to keep up with it. But yeah, there's a lot packed into that 3 of Pentacles. I see. Hopefully it comes to my mind what else was meant to be said. But yeah, it's just like you move so quickly, or they like that you're always on the go. You always have plans. Something to do is always being done, with you. Yeah, it could feel like it's kind of hard to keep up with you, group 3. And I'm pretty sure the 8 of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius, and that just makes me think of you being very funny, unintentionally funny. You could also have like good stories, or you could be a good storyteller, or it's just fun to listen to you, group 3. So let's see. Any other qualities that stand out for group 3? Any other qualities? I'm getting things coming through, but I don't want to stop shuffling because every time I do that, it's like a spill. But I wanted to bring up again, a highly valued quality is your ability to work with a different type of person, or your ability to mesh well with a variety of people. It seems like you have an open mind, and you embrace this idea of diversity in thought and experience. I just get an openness with you, group 3, and I really think that's quite valuable here. So any other highly valuable qualities for group 3? Look at that. You just being the radiant sunshine that you are. just positive. I feel like you light up a room, group three, quite literally. I mean, we have the sun here. What more can be said? There's like a cheerfulness, useful, fun, courageous, vibrant energy I feel in your group. It's like a come and bask in my shine, and people just warm up when they're with you. They open up, they feel like they can be vulnerable with you, and it not be like a sad affair, more so like, oh my gosh, this person is so real and raw, and it kind of encourages other people to do the same and to just let loose and not take themselves too seriously and to have fun with their expression. I feel like your self expression is quite appreciated, is quite valued. So I'm seeing some energy of needing to put yourself out there. Maybe you're meant to be on some type of platform, if I can get my words out. You're meant to be on some type of platform, or you're meant to be in some type of leadership position where people can see you and be inspired by you and just really appreciate all that you have to offer, the skills, the creativity, the vibrance, the courage, the confidence that you have, and to really see you in all your glory. I also want to say there could be either an appreciation of some type of work that you do, whether this is your artwork or something that you put out into the world online, or work that you do in a work environment or setting. I feel people really value this, and just in general, this is a highly valued quality that you have. Just think of the most positive things, and this is the sun, okay? And that's what you are. I feel people really see positive things in you. I don't even know what more I can say with this. Um, just a vibrance and a radiance I feel for you, group three. So that is beautiful. Keep being you and keep putting yourself in spaces and places that allow you to really be the fullness of this essence that you have, and to really step into yourself with confidence. Making sure that the people around you appreciate this and aren't trying to bring you down as well. So perhaps this will mean that you're meant to go to different environments or travel and see the world and just meet all types of different people to help this come out a bit more. But yeah, I feel like I want to just look at the sun. Like, I love the card. This is probably one of my favorite cards, I have to say. Um it's just so fun. So definitely, you're just a fun person, group three, and I feel like that's what's being highlighted. So we also have the Six of Swords. So, you know, this is interesting. I feel a couple of things. For one, I do see that you're not too attached to a specific thought that you have. I feel it's quite easy for you to accept new beliefs, or you're able to construct or reconstruct your belief systems or your thought patterns if you notice that they aren't helpful to you or others. And I want to clarify the or others part. I feel you're not attached to mentalities that oppress other people or that cause pain to other people. I see that you're always trying to expand your horizons in some way, especially mentally. Perhaps you have like a thirst for knowledge and education, so you're constantly either listening to things or trying to expand your mind by reading books or talking with other people. So I do get this level of detachment with you, group three, that's highly valuable, and I feel that you are willing to make changes in your life for the better, even if that means that you might have to leave behind things or people or places that perhaps no longer serve you, or you have to leave behind old mentalities that keep you from moving forward. I see that you are open to movement, you're flexible. I'm getting there's like a flexibility with you, group three, and just an openness to new horizons, I feel, and being willing to let go of old parts of yourself that would hinder you from being this full expression of yourself and constantly wanting to move towards a more full and authentic sense of self. So I love that for you, group 3. Honestly, don't tell the others, but I have to say, group 3, you're one of the faves. And if you chose group 3, put a sun in the comment section for real. But I feel like this is where I meant to leave it for you, group 3. Let me know in the comment section how it resonated after you leave the sun emoji. And leave it a like if you enjoyed. Keep on shining out here. Keep on being you. And keep being successful. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to catch you in the next reading. Until then, take care, okay? Bye-bye. Hi, Group 4, and welcome to your reading on your current reputation. So, let's go on and take a look at what that may be for you, Group 4. Okay, let's see, Group 4, your current reputation. Oh, I love that. You know, the words that I'm getting immediately coming to my mind are sultry, soulful, sweet, seductive. I don't know, like what? I'm feeling like this softness with you, this intuitive, empathic nature. I feel some compassion coming through. Someone that people enjoy being around. I feel like you do very well in one-on-one connections. You're able to really I want to say bring out someone or really make them feel comfortable. Perhaps you do work on a one-on-one basis. You know, I'm getting an energy of maybe being some type of, for some of you, you could be a counselor or someone who works with mental health or with health in general. I'm getting strong mental health energy though. Like you are able to bring out emotions or to really sit with emotions with other people. You're able to understand the depth of someone as well. I'm getting a generosity with feelings, you know, being open to the sharing of feelings. You could have, you know, a prominent relationship with someone, but I'm feeling like an energy of people feeling connected to you on a deeper level, like almost like I'm thinking of that song, not me trying to resist myself from singing, but it's like, hey soul sister, I know Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. I don't know what song that is, but the main part of it is the hey soul sister vibe, and I feel that's what people feel with you. Like, I know you, like we connect like this, you know. I'm getting this intertwined feeling, like people sense this depth from you. And yeah, I feel like you're very present with other people, and just this nurturing, intuitive, empathic energy that's kind of intoxicating, I want to say. And you know, the main energy or the main signs I'm really feeling, I want to say you don't have to be these signs, but I'm getting Virgo and Cancer very strongly, and mainly because I'm feeling this nurturing softness, a bit of protectiveness as well, perhaps protective over relationships in your life, protective over yourself and your own emotions, but also this introspective nature, a bit dreamy, I feel, or maybe a bit in the mind sometimes, or very reflective if I haven't already said that. And yeah, I'm getting there's a love or a wanting to be closer to you, group 4, but it does feel maybe you're on the more introverted side, or you really stick very close to either a particular person or just a group of people. Like you aren't spreading yourself out too thin, but definitely you could feel a bit otherworldly, you know, like out of reach even. So it could be hard to get to you, group 4, or it just seems like you are, you know, out in the ethers. I want to say maybe you feel like you are from another planet. I don't know, but it just seems I'm just getting like starry, like I keep swaying, like I'm hearing the ocean, like a peaceful serenity I feel with you, group 4. So that's interesting. Maybe this is the reputation you have within your, I want to say, your work environment, because usually that's what a reputation is tied towards, but it could be just in general. Your reputation is for being this way. It's quite fascinating, but I do want to get a bit more for you, group. For some of you, you could be a caretaker of some kind, or you care for others, or there's like this caring nature that people are able to pick up on with you, or that's the main energy of your reputation right now, like caring for others. And that's that Cancerian, Virgo energy I'm feeling too. Maybe you care for people emotionally and practically. You want to make sure that people have what they need, but also that they're doing okay on the inside. Maybe you're able to really pick up on the vibes of other people as well. Yeah, you could be a twin. I don't know. I just say that because of this card. You could be a twin. That could be a reputation of yours, or you could have a sibling that, is tied to your reputation in some way. That doesn't have to be for everybody, but I'm just picking up on that. Yes, I'm also getting that you're quite observant as well, group 4. I hope I've been saying group 4. I hope. But, yeah, there's like an observant energy I'm feeling. Sometimes it could be maybe a little judgmental. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'm getting that you pick up on the small things, or you're able to see things that other people might not be able to see. Yeah, you could be like internally judging other people. It doesn't, like, I'm laughing at it. Like, it doesn't have to be anything seriously. Like, I don't think you're out here trying to hurt other people's feelings. But I do feel like you keep tallies in your mind, especially in regard to people that you're thinking about getting into a relationship with, or people that you are like thinking about getting close to. Like, you're very, I want to say, mindful and perhaps discerning of the type of behaviors that people have, or the things that they say. Like, you pick up on things like that very easily. So, group 4, anything else about their reputation? Crazy that it took me 7 minutes to really dive into those 2 cards, by the way. So we're gonna have to move things along. I love your energy though, group 4. You seem a bit on the shyer side, like you might be a little shy, but I love it. Okay. Group 4, let me get these cards. Group 4, anything else about the reputation? Group 4. Yes, there we go. With that hey soul sister energy, I feel like people really feel deeply connected with you. Perhaps the first time they meet you, like it's really easy for someone to perhaps divulge things about themselves to you. That could be unwarranted. Like, on the inside, you could be like, dang, I really didn't know that you wanted to do all that right now. And perhaps you don't always want that. But outside of that, I do sense that there is a generosity with you, group 4. That card is so cute to me. I just feel there could be I keep going back to caretaker. So maybe for some of you, you could work with kids, or you do well with children. Or you could, be looked to as potentially a good mom, or you would be a good parent, no matter the gender. But yeah, there's like a softness. Maybe you even give a bit of nostalgia, or like a nostalgic feeling. It kind of makes me think of Lana Del Rey, like just think of her music and her vibe for you group 4 is kind of like a rewind the times, um like soulful, I want to say emotional, even dramatic type of energy. I feel deeply emotional. I do feel like the past or your family. Okay, let me clarify. Either the past, period, or your family, period, deeply influences you and your behaviors, or you could be strongly tied to the past or strongly tied to your family. You could have strong values about family, or family is the most important thing to you. Group 4. And I just get like a cuteness with you, so that's interesting. And of course, family could be defined in any way that you define it, but I'm definitely seeing the past being influential on you. I get a bit of sentimentality, being very sentimental, perhaps even idealistic, about romance. Yeah, I'm getting like a hopeless, uh, my words for you. I'm getting like a hopeless romantic or an idealization of romance, and that water sign energy is coming through. So you could have like water placements. Of course, you don't have to, but now I'm getting Pisces, but also Scorpio. So, I just feel that's what I feel, I just feel. That could be you. You just feel like you have all the feelings. Perhaps you are even perceived or seen as being emotional. And that's okay, As long as we keep things in check, it's okay to be in tune with your emotions. If anything, the world would probably be a better place if everyone was in tune with their emotions. So keep on being you, group 4. Okay. Um, but definitely there's like this idealization. So maybe some people idealize you, um, but I'm seeing this more so as people seeing you as someone who is dreamy a bit or idealistic, even, and very cute. So I love that. With the Justice card being on the bottom, I am getting again this energy of discernment. Although people might see you as being a bit idealistic, perhaps in matters of love particularly, I do feel that you are someone who is able to make good judgments. You're able to play this role as the diplomat. Um, I do feel that you are very clear about your boundaries in some way, or your standards are set high, or you just have standards and values that you believe in. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing you being able to weigh pros and cons, or you're able to bring that type of advice to other people, perhaps bringing some solid advice to other people, you giving good advice, or you're able to deliver some type of um, maybe bad news in a good way. That could be for some of you, but mainly I'm feeling you as being someone who's able to see different perspectives and then is able to make a good judgment of the situation, you know. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So let's see. Anything else about their reputation? Group 4. Anything else about Group 4's reputation? Whoa. Whoa. Sorry to those who are wearing a headphone or wearing headphones. I know that was kind of loud, wasn't it? Yeah. And the King of Wands is what made that sound. It hit the water bottle, but it just goes perfectly with the card. I feel that you why did I think of the word bombastic? you know, like perhaps you make an entrance. It's so interesting, Group 4. You're kind of like a dichotomy, and that's perhaps why we have the moon. I feel it really depends on the setting with you, but I'm getting some fire behind you. Like you make a bombastic entrance into a place, or you have like a loud presentation, or you attract a lot of attention based on how you dress or how you show up. I do see you wanting bigger things in your life, and perhaps you make that very clear. I am getting a lot of emotions with you, group 4. So, for some of you, you could perhaps be prone to explosions of emotion or like outburst sometimes. That could be part of your reputation, group 4. But you know what? I do feel you could be trying to control these emotions as well, or redirect them towards some type of goal or pursuit that you may have. Yeah, it's quite fascinating. I'm really stuck on this King of Wands. Um, there's an attractive quality I feel with you, group 4, and a determination as well. Like you set your eyes on something and you are determined to get it. And for a lot of you, I feel it's tied to, making sure that you have a stable home environment, or you have a stable relationship life, or you really desire relationships and passion. I'm getting a very passionate energy with you. So I think that's the main part of this card. Like your passion is huge. It makes noise, and sometimes it could come out as emotional outbursts. But I do feel it is really showing that big desire nature that you have, and the big desires that you have in life in general. We have the Four of Wands, so I do see you as someone who is a good time when you want to come out, or when you do make an appearance. You could have a nice home environment, or you have a good taste in general. I feel that's what you are really known for, is having good taste. You could also be a good planner for events, or you plan events well, but definitely I see a lot there about stability and really valuing a happy home life, or really wanting to pursue more stability in the home life. And I'm also seeing you as someone who is big on relationships. I keep coming back to that because this is making me think of relationships as well, or spending time with people that you love, really needing that time with people that you love, perhaps. Yeah. And also loving to have a good time, or going out to parties, or going out to, places where you can just enjoy the vibe, I feel. But it has to be more like an intimate setting, it seems. Interesting. And we also have the moon. So again, that's that emotion, very intuitive. And I feel like you're quite influenced by your emotions as well. Some people may feel that you are overly influenced by your emotions. Who knows? I don't. But I will say that there is like this deep desire nature I feel with you, but also very intuitive. And yeah, I would say make sure that you take some time to ground, group 4, because there are no pentacles out here. We're just floating. All I have is fire and water. And that's a lot. That's a lot. Very emotional, passionate energy. So definitely, take some time to breathe and release, and chill, okay? For your sake. I just want to say, you could be doing that, I just feel with all this going on, all these emotions, it's making me think of that Beyonce song, Virgo's Groove. All these emotions. All these songs are coming through. So maybe, you're just like a musical, creative person, or you really enjoy the arts, group 4. Okay. But let me wrap this up, okay? Because I'm just I feel like I'm being influenced by this energy, just like floating, you know, just floating. But let's see, what is a highly valued quality of group 4? Or, you know, hopefully I worded that correctly. Highly valued quality for group 4. What is a highly valued quality of them, or whatever? You know what I'm trying to say. Just a highly valued quality. Group 4. Highly valued quality. Aw. I love this. You know, this came out for the previous group. I feel like you're a good time. You shine. You know, this makes me think of making a bombastic entrance, or just being very loud. Not you exactly, but I feel like your presence is loud. Like you draw attention to you. You are quite vibrant in your energy. Even if you are shy or introverted, I do feel that you still bring this sense of wonder and happiness to people, this sense of joy and freedom as well. People feel with you. You know, it goes back to when I said in the beginning that, hey, soul sister, you know, people feel comfortable in your energy, very comfortable. I feel like you have this nurturing quality about you, very supportive to other people, and I do feel that you're very loved, group 4, and I hope that you feel that way because I'm seeing it. But, you know, I did say make sure that you ground, but it seems like you either are a self-made person or you have the potential to become some type of entrepreneur or business owner, or someone who's just able to establish a lot of stability in their life. And, you know, I'm seeing it being from this trust within yourself, this listening to your passion and your emotions, even if people look at you like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Some people might think that you're, you know, not in reality, or they try to discredit what you feel, you know, and I would just say, keep on doing what you're doing. Group 4, keep on doing what you're doing, because I'm getting this strong, stable, authoritative energy with you. I feel that you have a lot of regality and authority within you, making you a good leader, but also a nurturing and kind leader, someone who is willing to share themselves and share what you know. I'm not getting like a gatekeeping energy, which can be, you know, something that people in high places deal with, is trying to gatekeep all that information. But I'm definitely seeing you as someone who is successful and who is meant to be looked up to, and who is meant to come into an energy of confidence and certainty within oneself. So make sure that you're caring for yourself. I see you could be potentially a really good cook as well. You know how to make some good food, group 4. And yeah, you seem like a really good partner, someone who deserves a lot of love and support. And I feel that you extend that to others, and that is highly valuable. You know, I'm getting you being a very good family person, someone who's able to handle the different responsibilities within a family, and still being very driven and innovative, and perhaps even a pioneer, whether in your community, in your family, or just in general, being someone who has a lot to offer and who will bring about a lot of change in their community. So I love that, group 4. You know, very positive energy I'm getting with you. I want to say I do feel there are some people who might doubt you, or who might not be able to see your full potential because they are so stuck on that soft and idealistic part of you. But there is a strong, passionate, fiery sense of self that could be hiding behind the what is it, the caring nature that you have. But definitely, I'm seeing to really let the other side of you come to the forefront more often. You know, put that passion forward, put those ideas into action, and really start moving things ahead because you have great ideas. I feel you have some skill or some type of talent that could really move you forward, or you could just be debating a decision that you want to make or that you've been feeling like you need to make. Regardless, group four, particularly, I feel there are big changes occurring for you at this time. So, stay on your P's and Q's, but keep on taking care of yourself, or, spend some more time taking care of yourself, because I feel like you can never spend too much time taking care of yourself. You matter. So, yes, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I need to say for you. Yeah, your energy just feels abundant and vibrant and radiant. A lot of the groups that I've been reading for today, that's been the main energy. So, those watching this video just have that about them. I love that. This community is just amazing. So, yeah, I think I'm meant to leave it here for you, group four. Wow, this was a journey. This was a journey indeed. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. Leave it a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you have not already. Wow, I'm wishing you the best, group four. You deserve phenomenal things in life. Keep on being you, and I feel like you're attracting a lot of beautiful connections into your life, and I feel that they are well deserved. So celebrate yourself and celebrate with those that you love. And until the next reading, take care, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!